Welcome to Pouring Through Life. I am going to do a resin coaster pour. So I've been thinking about a couple of things for the last few weeks as I'm preparing a 20 coaster orders to do the finishing touches, the edging and all that, and what a tedious task it is. And I've been doing my fun stuff, my flowers and dusting and, dusting little molds and coming up with some really cute creations. I thought to myself, I wonder if I can dust the edge of the Geode coasters. Will I get the really pretty effect I get from my flowers? So I had come in an order these little pads, and I took the gold and I dusted the edge in gold. I guess you could do it with any color, and we're gonna see how it turns out. I'm also still continuing my resin experiments using two different resins. I'm using the Superclear by FGCI, and I'm also using the Stonecoat heat resistant. I like the Stonecoat heat resistant because you get really cool striation patterns. I like the fiberglass resin or FGCI because you get a very consistent result. So okay, let's get to it. The color is Dark Oob by Eye Candy. It's basically purple eggplant color. Roleo Gold, very sparkly gold. I hope I'm in where you can see me. This is the Maya blue. It's just a really soft, pretty blue. And then Blue de France is a really sparkly, shiny blue. So we'll see how this one turns out. When I do my acrylic pouring, a lot of times I will mix in blue when I do purple. And I have always liked that combination. So we'll see how this pans out, because I've never actually mixed blue and purple together when I've done a geode resin coaster pour. So we'll see how it all turns out. It might be magical, it might be my new favorite, it might be tremendously hideous. We shall see. So I'm thinking, because this is the one that's going to go off first, it's the FGCI, it always goes off first. I'm going to pour this in first into the coaster. It's the sparkly blue. It is semi-transparent, so I thought it might be kind of fun to have that around the edge. So I'm going to put that in first. It's a beautiful color though. I've done quite a few flowers this color, but I've not used it in a coaster yet. These coasters hold a ton of resin, about 3 ounces per coaster. They're a really thick coaster. So I mixed up a little extra so that I could do the clear pour on top. It's one of my favorite things to do when I do coasters is you pour clear on top, and it reacts really cool with the resin, and I love doing that. So we'll see how it all goes. This might be the first time I've done this one and actually filled them all the way up. We'll see. I hear you, Megan. Just give me a minute, okay? And then for the center, I have some crushed glass from Michaels that is this blue color. So I think it'll be pretty. I think it's going to be a very pretty set. We will see. We will see, we will see. Or it could just be a beautiful disaster. We'll see. Okay, so next is going to be the Dark Oob. This is in the Stonecoat. Kind of want a little bit more. Keep adding some more. But then I'm like, oh, I don't want to run out. I want to do a little bit of clear on top of the glass, because I want to be able to, but I really want the purple to be prevalent in the pour. So if I don't have enough of it, yes, honey, you can go get in your bed. Okay, go get in your bed. I'll be right in. If I don't put enough in there, it won't be noticeable with 2 blues and gold. So we'll see. Look at how beautiful this color is. So pretty. Okay. I am gonna make sure I'm still in frame because my coasters are not level and it's getting on my nerves. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. Let's see how that is. Is that okay there, guys? That should be fine. Okay. I just knocked over an entire cup of shells. It normally wouldn't be sitting there, but I was moving stuff around from my acrylic pour I did earlier, which is kind of these colors, actually. Maybe that's why they're on my brain today. Trying to think, which one does it look like needs more? I hear you, Megan. Just a minute, okay? Just right in the middle of this project. I didn't realize Dad was going to put you to bed so quickly, honey. Usually when I say put Megan to bed, it's like 30, 40 minutes later than she's in bed. Just a minute, honey. I'll be there in a minute, okay? Okay, so there's that one. And I think I'm going to go gold and then finish with that light blue. Or do I want to? Yeah. So this is the gold. No, it's going to drip that. Let's go ahead and just do like a drip in each one so that I can make it think like it was intentional. God. Oh, and you can see the resin reacting. Oh, I love it. Oh, I love it when they react to each other. I love it when different micas react to each other. Isn't that trippy? This one sunk to the bottom immediately. That is so weird. God, that's so weird when they do that. So I have the gold's gone in this one. The gold's on its way gone in that one. That is such a trip. I mean, I'm fine with it. I want it to be an accent color. I don't want it to be the focal point. Interesting. I wonder why I did that. Okay, so let me wipe my hand. So the last color is this really soft metallic-y blue. It's really pretty blue. I think I'll start here. I mean, it instantly is sinking. What the heck? So weird. Never seen anything like it in my entire time of doing resin. I've never seen a color just drop straight to the bottom like that. I mean, I've had it happen when I did the green once in this set. But why is it only in these two and not the other two? Oh, I lied. This one is doing it too. So weird. That's so bizarre. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. Because I heard two voices. So weird. These three are totally reacting at him. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen in all the time I've done resin. Each coaster has reacted completely different to each other. The blue sank straight away. That one's just doing nothing. I've never seen anything like it. Look at the weird thing going on here, like cells. Is that not crazy? The gold sunk immediately in this one and just disappeared.
What happened to the blue around the edge?
It's there. Purple's taken over on that one apparently. So I go put. Isn't that the craziest thing you've ever seen? I don't even know what to say. And there's a fair amount of purple in here. Don't get me wrong, but and then it opened up and swallowed the clear like I didn't put any clear on it at all. Weird. Bizarro. So trippy. I have no idea. You would think I mixed 4 completely different coasters. If I didn't have the video to prove it, you'd think I would. This would not be the same set. Oops. So I gotta make sure I leave a little bit in case I need. Okay, so here's the glass. Let's put that in here. Is that Trace Adkins?
Yeah.
is the craziest looking coaster set I've done. 3 of the coasters are basically blue and 1 is purple. Nobody would believe me if I hadn't videoed this. I mean, on all honesty, nobody would believe that this is a set. Alright, let that sit for a minute. Come back to you. Blowing it just to see if I can get some of that red to, or that purple to dissipate. It'll change. That middle color always shows up and then it changes, but that is a trip. Okay, I'm gonna take you in for a close-up. Weird. I think it's gonna come out cool. We'll see how it looks tomorrow. Alright, y'all, we'll see you in the morning. Bye for now. Good morning. Welcome back to Pouring Through Life. So last night I did these coasters. Sorry, I'm getting my morning coffee in. The colors I used are the Rolio Bleu de France, which is a real sparkly blue. Rolio Maya Blue, soft blue. It's like a real pale soft blue. Rolio Gold, very sparkly gold. And Eye Candy Dark Oob, which is basically kind of like a purpley gold, or purple, but very dark. It's kind of like black almost. Dries very dark. It's very pretty though. I played with that color quite a bit just because it's so unique. So in this set of coasters, what I did is I took, let's see if I can find it without making a mess. I got these pad brushes and one of my pigment orders. I can't think of which one it is. And every brush I grab is not the right one. Oh, here it is. So I dipped it in the gold, and then inside the coaster, I brushed the gold on the coaster. I wanted to see if by doing so, could I alleviate the need to gold leaf every coaster set I do. Because it's a hassle when you're doing 20 coaster sets that you have an order on. And I'm actually kind of impressed with it. It turned out pretty darn good. I might still go over the face and just touch it up. But I left it around to look like I gold leafed the edge of it. Wow, that's beautiful. I'm super stoked with how those pigments turned out. The one that is Bleu de France is the bottom color. That was poured in first. And it's still a little sticky, so I'm trying to be careful here. But that is really pretty, and it's uniform all the way around. It actually looks like I gold leafed it. There's a few areas where the blue kind of comes through, but it's so minor I could really get away with not doing it at all. And I filled the mold really nice and full, so there wouldn't be a big old ledge. Let's see how the rest of them turned out. Because when you're gold leafing a huge order, it's a process. You gotta sand them, and then it's just a pain. Look at how good, look at the cool pattern that blue left. That is so pretty. And then the purple completely disappeared in here. You have a little bit of it in the lines and the striations that are formed. This one seems to have the most of it that is still visible in the striations. Oh, it turned out so good though. I'm so excited about this. Because you could do any color you want to do. Nice and uniform. And I did wipe the mold. So after I put it on there, I tried to wipe it so that it would be uniform gold that was around it, but I'm super happy with how that turned out. Very cool. Okay, so let's see the last one here. I have striations, but not exactly the striations I wanted. I don't hate it. When you see the progression of these coasters, you're going to be shocked how much they changed. And I'll do a video of these. I have one already, I just haven't edited it yet. Wow, so pretty. I'm going to use this color a little bit more, it's really cool. And look at how uniform the gold is though. Super happy with that. A little bit on the front, which I didn't see till now. But I'm gonna leave the front edge anyways, so I'm not all worried about that. So they turned out really pretty. 4 colors in there, light blue in the center. Pulled the sparkly blue first, then the purple, then the gold, and then the light blue. So the last color really doesn't show up, just kind of lightly in the center. Let's see if we got any transparent, completely transparent in the center. So you can see it on less harsh light. Cool. I always like that. I don't know why. But I did glass in the center. It's kind of a blue colored glass, so it's not super shocking, but gives that crystally appearance in there. Alright guys, if you like my channel, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. That way when I post additional videos, you'll see them. But I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I'll have to work on it a little bit more to make sure I get it more uniform, but I think that's a win. Alright you guys, have a good day and we'll see you in the next pour.